Greetings everybody, it is the Ash Heriter, and welcome back to Age of Wonders 4, where we will be continuing today with our Unbeheld campaign. We are still beneath the surface, we have yet to make a foray onto the surface, but our time will come. We have 3 cities, our nest, of course, the original city, the Spinner's Nest, along with Donartur, a fringe clan that has chosen to see the true way and join us in our endeavors, and lastly, our newest city, the Vestigial Strand, which, well, we're gonna have to build this one up. Right now it's pretty weak, but what we're gonna do now is do more excavations, and, well, deal with certain enemies. This force up here, for one, I don't know how I'm supposed to deal with that, actually, until I have multiple forces here waiting. If I attack that, there are gonna be casualties. Also, thank you to all of the comments, of which there were many in the last couple of episodes. So, confirmed, Dread Spider hatchlings will turn into actual spiders. Same with these young caustic worms, they will turn into larger caustic worms, etc., etc. That seems to be a function in this game, which I like a lot. Alright, so we're going to amass our forces up here. Synarix is going to jump in to this army with its Watcher, and then Elric's Shadowbiter can lead that force, and we can take on this highly dangerous enemy army. In the meantime, there is this Marauder force here. That's gonna be a hard fight. There are 2 Stone Spirits, 2 Gargoyles, and a Lesser Stone Spirit. But we're gonna give this a shot. It says it's an equal chance of success. I reckon we can do it. We might suffer some casualties, but that's alright. So it goes. Okay. The enemy advances. Now we shall advance as well. We have a bit of a range advantage, thanks to Malissa Shadowbiter being able to cast things like Virulent Outbreak and various other attacks across great distances. But for now, we're gonna have to hold ground. We'll get our ice spiders up as well. They can throw in a web to slow the enemy down. Our pursuers will move up behind the ice spiders, and our watcher will take up a central position. It's got some deadly abilities that we can use. Let's see here. Our warlocks are going to advance up to here. And yes, indeed, you can end turn. All units go into defensive mode. Thank you to the comments that pointed that out. There were quite a few of you. Yeah. That tends to speed things up. Alright. Ouch time begins. So, starting off, I think Virulent Outbreak's probably the best way to go. We just land this here. The thing is, it doesn't say, cannot affect ethereal or undead units. These don't look ethereal or undead. So I'm hoping this works. Target cannot be affected. Okay, well, what about curses? Curses will work. What do we want to take out first? Because I want to be able to land the defense downs, so that I can deal more damage with everything else. But from the looks of it, ooh. Yeah, because this isn't going to actually do anything, so makes sense. So do I hit the big guys, or do I hit the ones in the front? I think I'm going to hit the flying ones. Because the flying enemies are going to end up being able to get past and harass my back line. Let's deal some damage here. Okay, that one's stunned, so it's not going anywhere. Our spiders are actually... Excuse me? Did I just click? Alright. Well, that was a misclick. And one that might be costly. Let's drop a Baneful Curse here. I definitely wanted to use my webs over there, but that did not work out as planned. Okay, I have to advance, unfortunately. I can deal some damage onto that unit, but I feel like if I do advance like this... Oh man, that really sucks, because that takes up their whole turn. This unit's gonna die. But otherwise I'm gonna lose more. Can I take this unit out? And will that be worth it? Let's find out. And my pursuers cannot advance, unfortunately. We can swing around back. Get 2 shots off there. It's going to do almost nothing, but almost nothing is better than nothing. And it does weaken it, so that's going to matter. And then our warlocks can also pull up here. And finish that unit off. Okay, I am concerned about that, but we're just going to have to see what happens. Okay, what are you going to attack? You're going to attack my Watcher? That's fine. My Watcher can take the damage. You're going to attack my spiders. Oh god. You're going to attack everything, apparently. And my gargoyles are just going to bypass. Attack my leader. And they're going to attack my warlocks. Okay. Yeah. To be expected. Now, you... We need to immediately start dealing with priority threats. I think... Killing the gargoyles is going to be fastest, but at the same time, I want to make sure that I can... free my warlocks from the worst of the retribution here, so... You do a quick stab for 16 damage is really not much. You're locked in melee, unfortunately. What about an attack here? What kind of damage can you do? Pretty solid damage, actually. So why don't you, good, trigger the counterattack there. It's going to allow him to move back. And he can deliver some pain onto this. Yeah. Okay. She'll be able to withdraw. It's okay. Fine with taking the hit there. Weaver, refresh all your ability cooldowns in once per combat abilities. Okay. Hold on, you can move there and still be able to get a couple shots off. Let's deliver our hits here. It's already weakened. 3. No, it's got a 66% chance to inflict weaken. Do it. Okay, well, it 1 hit. And you can inflict immobilization. What's the chance? You have a 90% chance to immobilize it. It's going to force it into combat with my spiders, whereas we have a 100% chance to immobilize these. That's better. So, they're not going anywhere. And then my pursuers can pull up behind my spiders. Indeed. And put some more shots into this golem here. Further weakening it. Alright. Bit of a shoddy start, but I think we'll be okay. They hit really hard. Alright, that is very unfortunate. And that cancels our retaliation as well. Ugh. Okay. I think we're going to Baneful Curse right here. It's sundered defense and weakened onto all of those enemies. I want to kill one of them. So we can do Psychic Gaze. I'm just going to give Mark. Yeah, we'll do that. And we can, with a Sundering Curse, I can sunder these, the little flying bastards, or I should sunder the big boy. No, I'm going to sunder the flying bastards here, because you are going to take out the big boy. Virulent Outbreak still doesn't work, indeed. Okay. Could do Sundering Curse, but it's going to die from a standard attack, so let's kill it. It's going to free up my pursuers. They can move 1 space away. I can move them up that way. That will put them in the danger zone. But I think I'd rather have them attack there. See if we can take out one of them. No, unfortunate. Now we can probably take one out. Can we eat anything? No. Alright. Well, at least it'll cancel that retaliation. And that's going to be all. Like, we'll win this. The question is, how much are we going to lose? I do not want to lose my Watchers, but that should be okay. Nicely done. Alright. Ah, they were attempting to retreat and attack my warlocks. Okay, that's actually fine. You're coming for my leader. Also okay. Alright. I'm alright with this. Alright. So, rear attack there. Or do I free up my warlocks and kill these? I think I'm going to free up my warlocks and kill those guys. Which my warlocks can then use... Give me just a sec. Alright, I really want to pull out of this fight here. But that's going to be painful. Do it anyways. Ouch. Okay. No valid targets found. Okay, well, unfortunate. Okay, that's immobilized. Warlocks. Finish that? They're not going to do much damage to this thing. I got enough mana. Could mark it. What's its, how sundered is its defense here? Where do we easily see this? No, it's only got one sundered defense, so... Okay, pull back with archers, pull back with watcher. I think I'm gonna pull back with watcher. Good, we can pull back with both. Alright, deal a bit of damage there. Let's pull back with our archers as well. Get some more damage in, or I'm gonna have my archers kill this imp. There we go. And then my warlocks can get some damage in on that, though I think I need to advance a little, and then we can do it. Mark it. Okay, so it's weakened. So it's not going to do much damage. I hope. Still a lot of... Okay. Still enough to kill my archers, but alright. So it goes. Sundering Curse. Very good. Very good indeed. My warlocks can also get a Sundering Curse. Nice. And now my guys can come in and finish it. Free up the Watcher, though that's no longer necessary because it's dead. Alright, 2 casualties. Unfortunately, we lost our ice spiders. The pursuers' loss is no big deal, though, so... Alright, and we got a ton of resources, so that more or less got our mana back. But we definitely need to return back to our outpost here. Back into friendly territory, because we've suffered some losses. Though, we are casting Summon Wild Animal, so we should be able to just replenish on the spot, which is great. Where were you going? Okay, hold on. We have a fight here. A fight that... we can probably win. I hope. We are outnumbered. Perhaps I'm gonna pull back. If I pull back, though, it's got 1 turn. But no, it's already been pillaged, so I can pull back. I'm gonna pull back, and then I'm gonna, I think, summon the animal onto that army so that we have, so that we're not being outnumbered there, I should say. As for you, head up here, if you would. There's plenty to excavate. Indeed, there was definitely at least one comment that kind of saying the underground doesn't seem particularly well balanced when compared to the surface. Like, it's just harder. You have way less natural resources. Excavation, which is like one of the cool things about the underground, more often than not yields threats as opposed to actual bonuses. So yeah, it probably needs to be rebalanced. We are basically playing this on hard mode. I'm hoping that the powers on the surface will soften each other up by the time we get up there, otherwise we are going to have a really rough time. Yeah, you are excavating here. Good, do it. And you're going to hold here for now. And you are going to go all the way this way and start excavating this tunnel out. And, we have 1 worm. Tell you what. I'm going to move this worm, and the worm's going to go into that army. And then we will use our summoned animal to reinforce Mal-Isa's army. They're very cool. They have true sight, actually. Yeah, of course they have true sight. It makes total sense. This unit can move through obstacles. Farsight, +1 vision range. Immune to flanking. And to becoming distracted. Very cool. Alright. Are we ready for this? I don't know. Is there anything else I can do here? Do we have like an army spell? No, not really. Let's drop in the animal summon on Malisa's army. Right up here. So, nice. That has brought in a Dread Spider hatchling. Hopefully it'll grow up to be a, you know, upstanding adult spider. And we have completed our excavations here. So, do we go further? Yes, there's more to excavate down here. So we're going to take... We are going to do that. We have completed Scry. Very good. So now we can watch enemy armies. Now, a couple of things we can do. So, thank you to the comments that pointed out what this button does. So, say you get 2 researchers that you really want, but you have to pick one. You press lock on the one that you want less, and this guarantees that it's going to show up in the next group of 3 researchers, which is awesome. That is a very cool mechanic. I like it a lot. Now, Call of the Wild. All friendly animals and cavalries gain plus 2 bolster defense and +1 strengthened. That could be good. Mental Mark. Target enemies in a 1 hex radius gain 2 marked and 3 sundered resistance. That's also pretty cool. Or we could get Wild Speakers. Wild Speakers can conjure animals. They're pretty good. I'm gonna go with Wild Speakers. They're a very good unit. I've, of course, been playing this game outside of just this series. So, I have a bit of experience. Let's just see what the auto combat gets us here. Man, like, I kind of wanted to fight this. But that's a really good result. 1 loss. I'm not going to turn that down. It's probably better than I would have gotten otherwise. Alright, but that's good though. We've killed the enemy, we've acquired Astral Dew, and what do we got going on here? Something about Torbeld Dragon Tamer. Alright, but there's an infestation. Sending forces, and that infestation is apparently down here somewhere. Okay, good to know. Let's dig this out. Or not, because we didn't quite reach there. Alright. We still can reach there, so never mind. And you... Go, Actually, we got a lot of room here. And this army... Cenarix... No, this isn't Cenarix, this is, Elric. Elric Shadowbiter. Why do you bite shadows, man? What's the gain of biting shadows? Let's recruit another unit. Perhaps another Dark Warrior? What do you have in your army? And he's mostly a melee fighter, so... Though he's just got an army of, like, beasts. So, perhaps we should keep with the theme and just summon another animal into his army. The animals do cost us, 12 magic upkeep. The Watchers cost us 20 magic upkeep, and cost a lot more to summon. But, like, that's 8 more magic upkeep for a guaranteed tier 3 unit, as opposed to a chance at a tier 2 unit. That's always going to cost 12 magic upkeep. I'm summoning another Watcher, and we're summoning it into his army, so... He's got 2 Watchers in his army. That's pretty cool. Our mana income is tanked, so we're going to need to work on that. Just checking through our cities, seeing what they're all building. We have a stonemason going up here. Gonna quickly look and see here if there's anything else that we can build. So yeah, I was told by, I think it was White Guy, you mentioned that I should build a wildlife sanctuary in one of the previous episodes. Yeah, so this will allow us to actually recruit various animal units. Counts as a forester. +5 draft per adjacent province with forest. I mean, that is many of them. So, if I put it here, for example, That counts as a forest. This is going to count as a forest. This is not. Okay. And that we can't build on. I could build it here in this farm, because we're going to eventually get these 2 territories, and then we'll have 3 adjacent forests. That's probably the best bet. So I'll do that. We'll build a wildlife sanctuary there on those farm ruins as soon as we remove this hostile force. Okay, Elric. Elric, what are you doing? You know what? Just do some excavations while we wait around. And you... Sonarix. So there is a hostile infestation coming, so I think I'm going to send her back to Donartur. It's going to take 8 turns to get back there. Christ, I need my teleporters. Just hold here for now. We'll figure out what to do with her. And you're going to dig this out. At the very least, delving is free. Aside from the monsters that you unearth that inevitably end up killing your units. Okay, our Wizard Tower Foundation is almost done here, so we should actually look at what we can build up here. Actually, we could potentially, because there's mushroom forests all over the place. We could replace one of those farms already with a wildlife sanctuary. Perhaps I will do that. Let's replace this farm with a wildlife sanctuary, because that's gonna like link up with all of them. That's a forest. That's a forest. This is a forest, and that's a forest. Yeah, so that'll be 4 adjacent forests. Forests? Jesus Christ. Which is gonna buff up our draft quite a bit, and will allow us to recruit spiders, hopefully. Okay, let's deal with this army. Ooh. You're not giving me a good chance. Why not? These are all veteran units. They're elite tier. Whereas mine are not. They have no veterancy. I don't know. I reckon I can do it. Somebody's got to. It's not like we can wait for them to go away, because they won't. So, like, their units themselves have 72 health, as opposed to my Night Guard, which have 75. Stat-wise, 3 and 3 resistances. Okay, yeah. Their attacks do a lot of damage, to be fair. Yeah, their units are actually pretty good. Okay, let's aim ourselves that way. Take up position there. Piggies, hold back here for a second. You're going to go on a deep flank when the time is right. And we will get our warlocks right here. Can you hit them with a... not this turn, of course, because we moved. Okay, turn that way. Defend. And you're going to go right here. While our other warlocks are going to take a position there. So, we have the advantage of 2 uses of the Sundering Curse. Now, I'd like to take out the big unit. Ooh, they're all nicely clumped up for a Baneful Curse here. So, I'm going to make use of that. There you go. So, we could attack. Because, do any of you guys have the charge ability? No, they do not. Alright. Then in that case, I'm probably better off still maintaining a defensive posture. The exception is these guys. I'm actually going to move them a little bit further back. They will turn this way. So that way I can attempt to use their charge. Question is, can anybody reach my warlocks? Yes. But let's hit you with a curse. Nice, good damage. And I think I'm going to hit them with the same curse again. So that'll at least pick off 1 or 2 of them. Only 1, sadly. Okay. Yes, everybody else enter defense mode. You're a ranged unit. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. What's this about turning the other way? Christ. Okay. They just turned around. Is that a gremlin ability? Is that misfortune? What happened there? Yeah, and turns them 180 degrees. Holy shit, okay. Good to know. Well, at least this unit was able to get its counterattack off. But, yeah, we're taking some damage now. But hopefully our counterattack is going to be able to accomplish something. So, I could attack here. But I think I'm better off swinging around and hitting one of these units. Because, yeah. Get the heal. First off. And then swing around there. Okay, you're going to take a bit of damage, but you're going to eat up the counterattack there, which is what I really wanted. So that's going to allow my warlocks to retreat. And attack here. Take this guy out. How much damage can we do here? We can actually kill it, but that's going to leave us exposed. So I'm going to kill these. Are they dead? Yes. Then we're going to have our warlocks shoot into here. Very good. And I can finish them off. Or we can dish out a substantial amount of damage there. Meanwhile, our caustic worms can either finish off either of those units, actually. Let's finish these ones off. And you are going to finish off them. Great. Alright, we should be good. Now, the question is, do we do this without losing this unit? I imagine not. We're probably gonna... yeah, they're dead. Alright. Okay, these gremlins are still a problem. Yeah, misfortune. That's a cool ability. Actually. Okay, these hell pigs are great. Alright. The hell pigs should be able to take them on. Get up to here. And deliver some damage. Ah. What the hell was that? Okay, so these guys just, like... displacement. Upon sustaining damage, this unit teleports to a random location within 2 hexes. That's... oh, that's probably really good against this, like, triple attack. Is this once per turn? Works once per turn. Okay, so now I can freely get in my multi-attack, right? At least, that's what I'm hoping. Okay, and then my warlocks here can move back without sustaining an attack here. Great. I could try and kill them. Yeah, I mean, I'm just going to kill them with these guys. Alright, so that'll get rid of them. Great. They're dead. Leaving 1 enemy unit left. They're in low morale. Ooh, they completely slaughtered my pigs. That makes me kind of sad. Oh well. Such a shame. Well, now your time has come. Let's pull up to here, get the 90% attack. And can we hit you with the... yes. Okay, we should have done that with the other one, then we could have killed them already, but that's okay. I reckon they're gonna flee. No, they'll take the counterattack and die. Cool, we have dealt with those interlopers. 2 casualties, but that was apparently a difficult battle, so let's head back and maintain the defense of Donartur. Meanwhile, our spider diggers are gonna keep digging, while Sinarix is going to move up this way and see what there is to find. Okay, we have a tier 4 unit, Druid of the Cycle, along with a bunch of worms. Young worms at that, but they're not a hostile army, so I'm going to leave them be for the time being. And here, we're going to excavate more territories, while... Sinarix, are you going to head up there? I mean, what might we find up there? That's basically the top point of the map. Perhaps there's something to be found. At some point, I'm going to need to bring my armies together so that we can make a concerted push towards the surface. But before we do that, we're going to need to research the tech that's going to allow us to maintain more cities. Although we could just go up and raise a city. Guess we'll see. So I'm going to excavate this up here just to see what there is to be found. Though, could be dangerous. But then again, I'm confident in my ability to get away. We've produced a stonemason in Donatur, so now we need to construct an actual building here of some kind. So, what I'm going to do is actually build the wildlife sanctuary right onto there. Although, perhaps that needs to be repaired first? Province does not meet the requirements. Why not? I suppose it just needs to be repaired, and then we can do it. Now? Nope. Okay. Well, what does it need? What am I doing wrong here? Counts as a forester. Must be built on an acquired province. That is an acquired province. I don't know. Province does not meet the requirements for some reason. This one does. But yeah, that's not going to be as good. Perhaps if I build it on this forester. I'm gonna do that. So that's gonna trigger on all of those as well. So that'll be good. And then let's build or queue up a monolith. Monolith will give us more mana income, which we desperately need. No, do not change the city name. I just want to move through and make sure that all of my cities are actually building. So that's what's important. And we have a new empire development skill available. So there's a couple of things. Expert sailors, no. Cities may expand to provinces +2 further from the center. I don't think that's going to be useful to us down in the deeps, especially since you need contiguous provinces. But we could get this. Expanded governance, increase our city cap by 1. But perhaps I should hold on to my Imperium and look at whether or not there's anything else. Instantly gain 1,000 mana. That's kind of cool. Spells can now be cast on the first turn of combat. That's also kind of cool. I think for now we're okay, though. We're gonna hold on to our Imperium. And here, more excavation. Okay. Why not? What are you up to? Ah, you have unearthed an evil army. Great. Flee! And we're gonna send Elric to go and deal with that army. Get some experience. And you are going to dig out this area. While you are going to go here and dig out this area. Ooh, lots of places to dig out here, actually. Alright, let's end our turn and move on. Remember, guys, if you are enjoying this series, do drop it a like. It's awesome to see the success that this series is getting. I'm super stoked. I'm enjoying the hell out of this game, and I feel like there is going to be a ton of replayability for it, so I think this might just become a staple on the channel. And I may actually then revisit some of the older games as well, particularly Planetfall. But that'll be something for the future. And yeah, there was at least one question that asked, you know, these other characters that you made for just to be the antagonists of this playthrough, are you going to use any of those characters in future playthroughs? And the answer to that is absolutely. That is why I made them. I had kind of hoped, you know, as I was just testing the water with this series to see if it was going to be a success, which, yeah, it is. I made all those characters with the intent of, like, yeah, these are going to be characters that are going to show up in my other campaigns in this game, and you'll gradually get to know them through, you know, the various interactions, and potentially by playing as them, which means that intro that I have, I will reuse parts of that intro, but for every faction that I play, I will give a far more detailed background for that faction as well as that character, as I did with Sinarix, the Blind Oracle, and the Unbeheld. Whereas the other factions, I gave a very kind of vague and quick
You
introduction
have
to.
acquired enough arcane skills to choose a new tome to add to your research library.
All right.
Additional tomes will expand the selection of arcane skills available to you.
Nope. Nothing there. Tome of Mayhem. Well, that would allow us to summon gremlins, which could be kind of fun. Tome of Revelry would get us Scalds. Tome of Amplification. Pylon, Chain Lightning. See, I don't know what I actually want here. I don't really feel like there's much of anything. This one seems the most appealing. Not so much because of the Banshee. I don't really think that fits with us thematically, but like Cruel Weaponry. How does this work? Plus 30% damage against units with low morale or worse. And then, yeah, you have the Joy Siphoners, which basically they steal 3 morale per hit for our entire race. There's like a Cause Despair thing, which will mess up enemy morale. I just don't know how much morale, like how effective morale is. But I'm probably going to take the tome anyways, because I don't really see anything else that thematically works with our army. I mean, the Tome of Mayhem kind of does. Curse of Misfortune, Sow Confusion, Infectious Insanity. Unit is afflicted with insanity. Will attack random units within a certain range. See, that could be like really good if you hit that on enemies that are like grouped up. Attacks have a 50% chance of inflicting infectious insanity. That's kind of cool. Are displaced by 4 hexes? Okay. Oh, this is a siege project. Alright. Mark of Misfortune. Unit enchantment. This will cause them to inflict misfortune, which gives them a 10% fumble chance on their attacks. I mean, I kind of like that. Looking at... Yeah, amplification is more like lightning. But Doom Herald... Enemy army gains demoralized for 1 turn. This is an army spell. 1 turn, like, campaign map turn rather than battle map turn. So you use this, and then attack them. Then they're going to have less morale to start with, and then, you know what? We're going to take it. You have anything to say on that?
The darkness that creeps from shadow to shadow not only brings disquiet, but also carries the promise of your arrival. Dim the light of your enemy's spirits, shroud them in despair, so that their weapons clatter onto the ground and spells do not issue from their lips.
I do like it. So I want both of these, so I'm actually going to make use of the lock function. So we're going to take Cruel, or we'll ready up for Cruel Weaponry, and I will take Joy Siphoners. Alright, Wild Speaker, we've got it. We've done the new research. We have 3 spells ready to cast. We can scry enemies, summon watchers, summon wild animals. I think, you know, there's no reason not to at least have them ready, so we're going to get another watcher ready. And let's get another wild animal ready as well. That's all of my mana, though, so that's, I guess there was a reason not to do it. Oh well. It's done now. Hold on. This is some space, but nothing good here. Still looking for potential places where we can build more cities, but yeah, alas. What is this army? That is something we can absolutely take, so we're just going to move ourselves into position. They can attack us. That's fine. I'll move my scouts here, because if they attack my scouts, they'll be attacking my main army as well now, so that's fine. Now, as for you, move this way, excavate. They're slowly healing. And I don't feel confident taking that army. Not until I have some sort of, you know, higher tier unit. And I don't want to summon in a new unit right now. Because, that's going to tank the rest of my mana. And I do need my mana at the moment. So we'll excavate that there. And break into this cavern. That's maybe got some potential. Yeah, cancel that. Dragonkiller has returned to Stoneforge. Torbeld Dragonkiller. Ah, he must have gotten himself whacked. Alright. So, there's definitely something that I want to do, that I've been meaning to do, and I think is going to be really cool. It's going to require more Outriders, because what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to place Outriders around all of the underground passages. So if anybody enters the underworld, I'm gonna know about it. And I think that's important. So we'll put one more there. I just want to have one outrider coming out of each city. Ooh, hello. I can take that. Yeah, we can auto-resolve this. Unless you're gonna kill off one of my units, which you're not. Fantastic. They're dead. Alright. Cool, cool, cool. And we got ourselves a Wild Shaper unit. Or Wild Speaker, I should say. Alright. So that's a caster unit. I don't want to give up any of my front line. You kind of want like 3 front line units, because she is actually not a front line character. Although, if I give her the Lightning Spear again, which I've given her the Storm Orb, and I would like to keep her with the Storm Orb, because she is decidedly more of a caster. Though, she has leveled up. And she was going into the leadership tree, so Inspired Leader will increase their, or decrease their unit upkeep. Is that all forms of upkeep? Yeah, that's what it seems like. That seems like it's gonna be good. Pack Leader, animal units. Will deal, She doesn't have any animal units, though. So, that's not gonna be useful to her. I mean, she could get them later, but... Or I give her more health. I'm going to take Inspiring Leader, because we right now have a bit of an upkeep problem. So what's that going to do to my magic upkeep, for example? +4? I mean, it's something, you know? It's something, and as we replace our cheaper units for more expensive ones, that's going to add up more further down the line. Alright, you stay here for now. Just going to help garrison this city. You're digging. You're moving to engage. Meanwhile, we investigate over that way. Are there enemies there that we can take out? There's this here, the Slag Smelter Forge. I want to be able to get down there, so I'm actually going to start sending her to excavate, because she can excavate without having to worry about, you know, getting absolutely killed by some enemy force. So what I'll probably do is actually have the spiders go up onto the surface. God damn it, there's another army here. We seem to be taking all kinds of heat from that direction, so I'm actually going to have my Wild Speaker make a long march over in that direction. What is this army? It's tier 2s and some tier 1s. I can take that. So we're going to move up there and hold position. I'm not going to summon anything, because I don't want to take the upkeep cost. And that's going to be all. We can fight that. We can do better than what it's telling us. Alright, so we will get the first move. So let's, So they're not going to be able to move through there. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put them right here. Go into a defensive posture. This unit's going to take up position right here. No, wrong unit. Go back. Never mind. Okay, pull up here, then. It'll be fine. Other warlocks can pull up right here. Alright, that'll be everything. Okay. I do need to advance. I could actually launch the first strike here. Take one of them out. What's the tier 2 unit? That one. That's going to be the harder one to deal with. And I can't get there with both of my units. We are well within range to hit Sundering Curses onto various enemies, so let's start with an opening barrage of Curses. Hit him with that one as well. So they'll be super sundered. And from here, I dare say we can start to make our attacks. Wonderful. And this unit, our little sluggy boys. What else can we do here? I'm gonna mark prey onto those dogs. And rush in to take them. Deal some damage onto them. So it'll prevent their retaliation. Hopefully my warlocks will be safe. Are they taking the bait against the melee units? It seems like it. Although they're moving. Okay. Okay. So, that's fine. I got my second unit of warlocks as backup. The worms are doing good. They're pretty tough, actually. And they're resistant to all these poisoned attacks. I just need to make sure they stay alive, so I think I'm going to actually heal them, because I'm getting attached to these little guys. They may not be spiders, but, you know, worms are spiders, too. Attack there, finish them off. That's kind of a waste to finish them off. Or do I move all the way there to deal a bit of damage? That'll cancel their retaliation, but otherwise I'm going to eat 2 retaliations from this unit. So I'm going to kill this guy, kill this one first. It's kind of a waste, but also not. And you're going to take a bit of damage, cancel that retaliation, which is going to allow our warlocks to pull away and deliver a magical fusillade at this unit, though, admittedly. We don't have the best accuracy, unfortunately. And you, only 30%. Alright, pull up to here. Gotta get them weakened. Alright, how are we doing? Good. Okay, I may lose the worms. They will be remembered. May they rest in pieces. Okay. Yeah. Alright, the doggos are being dangerous. Ouch. Okay, we've got our curses back online, so that's at least something. I'm gonna eat these corpses down here, because, you know, that's what we do. Delicious. And then we're going to get to some stabbing on these units here. Alright. So, curse here, curse here. Very good. Warlocks can get away. We're gonna take some damage, unfortunately. Unless I should probably heal my units, though. So I'm gonna heal up this squad here. They're gonna regenerate. My warlocks are gonna have to pull back, because there's just no other way to do it. And... excuse me. Sometimes I can't click on... yeah, there we go. Alright. Good. One more down. So they're reduced effectiveness. I think my warlock should be able to handle them. The problem is there's other dogs here now, too. God damn it. Okay. This may be a costly victory. I need this unit against that. Because we have... I think this counts as a cavalry. And the spears have cavalry killer. Ah, shit. Both of my warlocks are, stuck. But I need to finish these guys off, so we're gonna do that as we can. Good. They're dead. Pull back, I guess. All you can do. Attack there, attack here. Finish one off. I think it's our best course of action. If we can, that is. Christ. Yeah, no, it's not gonna happen. Do I heal the warlock? Let me heal that one. Losing mana, but we should regain some of the mana at the very... what the hell was that? Ah, fuck. So, the angle here, because that's slightly downhill, I misclicked by, like... ah, man, that sucks. Okay, well, at least turn to face this enemy, I think. I don't know, we're getting flanked either way, so it's probably better to actually turn this way and then take a defense. That kind of screwed me over. Yeah, I'm losing units. Oh yeah, that one's dead. Probably. They've lived for now, wow. Okay, unfortunately my squad here is not going to be able to get out of the way in time. I could kill this unit with the Sundering Curse, I'm gonna. You getting away is going to mean you dying. Unless we land a heal here. And pull back. Can you survive that? You can. Great. Alright, now actually do what you were going to do. Thank you. And you get over there. Anything to eat nearby? Yes. Feast. And turn that way. Alright. Definitely more costly than I would have liked, and yeah, unfortunately they died. But it's over. Okay. And they're dead. Okay. And here we go. Indeed. What's this auto-resolve gonna give us, actually? Pretty good result. Everything dead. No casualties. I'll take it. Can stop opening that every single time, please? Corruption in the Spinner's Nest. Corruption rules your city of the Spinner's Nest. Its people governed by crooked guards and fraudulent guildmasters. A citizen explains the situation to you. The citizen kneels before you in deference, but speaks with a boldness that increases with every word. Haven't we already had this event? My oracular seer, corruption has festered in the Spinner's Nest for far too long. Disease, chaos, and poverty reign in the streets, while the guild leaders buy luxuries. The guards themselves raid our houses and rob us instead of protecting us. We can slow the city's growth until the corruption is pushed out. I think that's the best bet, because we're kind of reaching a growth cap in most of our cities, just because there's not much room to grow, so that's how we're going to do it. We've had a victory here. We are going to further excavate this region. This is actually a decently sized region, I will say. How unusual. Is there anything else to do here? Yeah, technically we could dig there. And nothing else to dig up here? Sorry. I don't think I've discovered this part of the map yet, so no, there's nothing up there. Alright. Okay, you're doing your thing. You're gonna complete your task on your own accord. As for you, you are digging down to try and reach the slag smelter forge, because that, like... Okay, so if we can annex this, we would be able to get 5 Imperium, 15 draft, and 10 gold upkeep for the city. Units would cost 25% less gold to recruit. Is that, like, for my entire faction, or just for that city? Would add fire giants to the rally of the lieges. This structure can only... we would need to enter the structure, basically, and clear it out before being able to annex it. So if that's the case, I should probably build a city down here, though I don't know how much room we're going to have to even do that. That's the problem with the underground. It's like, there's cool places where you can potentially do things, but you just can't. Like this city here. I have it basically just for this, and there's nowhere else it can expand. Yeah, it's on that note, we probably don't need to worry about building any more food, if that's the case. Which means we could also, like, easily replace this farm with another improvement, one of these other improvements. Let's have a shrine be built here. Move here. Everything is still building in Donatur. It is rather unstable at the moment. We're going to want to do something about that. However, we don't really have any way of increasing city stability, do we? Like, there's a couple of things that decrease city stability. Like, ultimately it's not harming us, but there are still these events that pop up from low stability that are problematic. Okay, return, hold position. Wait there, you're gonna move, confirm movement. You have been digging, so we're gonna head this way. Ah, there's more to dig over there. Do it. Dig this out. And you are gonna grab that, which is gonna be 61 production towards one of the cities, and you're gonna dig that out as well. So this is actually, you know, it's a cavern. It's not a particularly large one, but it's larger than most. Alright, let's end our turn. We still have, like, yet to encounter any other factions, really, like, in any meaningful way. We've seen a few, but thus far, no one is contesting the deeps. So, while everybody else is fighting up on the surface, no doubt. I don't know if you get messages for when a ruler is defeated, even if you haven't met them. Because I reckon one of them is going to pop up at some point, if they do indeed occur. Because if all of the other factions are on the surface, they must be fighting by now, or at least some of them must be. Okay, Torbeld the Dragonkiller has built a seed of Materium there. Alright. Good to know. So this is... Okay, required for the magical victory. Alright. Is that the only one on the map? From the looks of it, yes. Okay, so... he might be going for a magical victory. So that's something to keep in mind. Where is this roughly translating to? Okay, down here. So we actually need to uncover more of this region. Because there might be places that we can investigate. So we could head down this way. We've got a scout here. Ah, shit. Alright, I'm going to retreat. As much as I want that, I'm going to retreat. So otherwise I'm going to lose the scout, and I'm going to need my scouts. So, yeah, I am going to start getting started on the whole monitoring every passage thing. You can confirm your movement. We have constructed our outrider there, indeed. And what's going on this way? Let's dig. That's going to be a brigand camp. I'm going to try and take that out. I only have 5 units here, though, but I can drop in a wild animal to take them out if need be. As for you, that's another army that's just been excavated out of nothing. Yeah, these excavations are, as fun as they are, really seem like more trouble than they're worth. I'm hoping that there's going to be a patch that's going to make this more worthwhile. Because, like, the amount of drops and loot that you get out of this is negligible. It's like 1 out of every 10 excavations you get something, where it seems like 1 out of every 3 spawns an army. And not just some random pushover army either. Like, this is a dangerous force, even for this army that I have right now. So, I'm going to withdraw and try and make my way back to my city, to where I can heal a little. Because Synarex, I'm trying to get to the, this forge down here. Because I would like to build a city here. Ooh, there's a drop there. That's something. That ain't nothing. 45 mana? Okay. That's good. But yeah, you do have to do the excavations in order to, like, get to the other locations within the caverns, so... It's just, yeah, underworld gameplay, I feel like, is very heavily punished, because you have no room to expand cities, you have basically no natural resource nodes anywhere, and you have to spend a whole lot more time exploring to uncover the map, and even use the map. And we have ourselves a battle. Alright, well, I have to fight this manually, because the auto-resolve is not going to look favorably upon me. I don't even know if the manual result's going to look favorably. So, I had another comment that said that my scouts have a web ability, which is an AoE immobilized damage. Which means scouts are actually not bad. Our spider scouts are actually pretty good on a general combat roll, which is kind of cool. Like, they're not going to win any fights, but they are going to have a good utility roll. I totally clicked on that unit, but apparently it did not register that I clicked on that unit. It didn't do it again. Alright, interesting. Alright, well, whatever. It's fine. We're not at the stage of the battle where mistakes are going to be fatal yet, thankfully. We'll get there soon, though. Wargs. This is a tier 2 warg. I'd like to keep him alive if I can, so I'm gonna, I think, give him a regenerate and maybe keep him out of the front. The enemy's got a turn to advance. Yeah, these are all the big hellhounds. Or the infernal hounds. Yeah. Yeah, they can totally attack me. Okay. How much damage can I inflict here? I actually need to advance a little. Okay, the web costs 3 to use, though. So, if I advance, I can't use it. That kind of sucks. You can attack me there. I'm not going to be able to do this outside of combat. Fuck. If I move here, I lose an action point. That is very much a shame. You have charge, you have not charge. And you? Scalds? What do they do? They can inflict misfortune and insanity. Alright. That's kind of dangerous. And they can do rally, hasten, and regenerate for their allies. Alright. As far as Leofric Shadowbiter goes, I could hit him with a web here. Let's do it. Good. Alright, that's at least one unit immobilized. Unfortunately, that's the same unit that I can web in this direction, so I'm going to pull back a little. I'm actually going to pull back with most of my force. Let them come to me. That's going to put them all outside of range. These boys. Are there any in range of me here? Yes. And they can straight up kill my worms. Should be very sad. Okay, now you still can. Okay, but if they attack from there, they're going to be kind of walking into a trap. Whereas I can hit them with the Psychic Gaze already, which may stun them. 32% chance of stunning is not much. What can you reach? You can technically reach my Watcher here as well. See, the problem is if I move, I can't use this. This one, though, can. It's out of fucking range, though. God damn it. All right, pull back. Everyone is pulling back. Okay, you're out of hostility. You're not gonna hit me. Okay, the horses can. I don't think they will, though. I could cast. Could hit the horses with the slow. Or I could hit their other units with the slow. 14 frost damage and a slow. I'm gonna hit these. Alright, that'll hit the horse, too. Okay. Yes. Doing a bit of draw kiting here. That is very unfortunate, though, because now they're buffed. But now this horsey is also in range of everything, and that's it. They didn't advance with anything else. Alright, well... Look, pal. You're about to have not a whole lot of fun. Let's actually drop the mark on it, because I just want to get rid of this unit, because it's a high damage unit, so... Very good, that's one down. Can't web it, so I'm just gonna have you wait. I could send my spiders in. Could send him in. He can do some damage. Let's send him in this way. Good. And we can have our spiders finish it off. Let's do it. Alright. Worms advance behind. And Warg, just turn and hold position. And keep the Warg in reserve. Okay, I don't know what they're doing. Okay, wow. You can do that multiple times. Ugh. Ugh. That's a lot of damage. But if we lose a spider, I'm willing to trade that for the enemy horse. Shit. Okay. It's a good counterattack, actually, so that, yeah, we're good here. We are good here. Advance 1, that's gonna give us a 70% chance to hit that one. We're gonna Mark of Prey on it. That's our next priority target, and our Watchers are gonna unleash their barrage. Very nice. Flanked. You advance to here. That's only a 50%. What about to there? Also 50? That'll put me to a 90%, but I'll only be able to make one shot. I think it's still a better option. Really? That's the only way? Okay. Fine. Okay. It's distracted. So we should be able to deal some damage there. That'll remove the retaliation as well. And then our leader, our glorious leader, we can assassinate it. Chance of instantly killing. 82% chance of death. Do it. Very good. Lovely. Immobilize that? Let's give it a try. I'd like to get 2 of them, but if we can just freeze that one in place, that's gonna be huge. Nice. Alright. Warg, hold ground. You need to stay out of the fight for now. The Leofric Shadowbiter. Oh wait, you can still fucking act? Bro. Eat that corpse first, and then you're gonna go on a rampage. Holy shit. So assassinate's a free action. Indeed it is. That's really good. Nice. Okay, the enemy is crippled. We out-tactics them there. Okay, they're still pretty dangerous, but I'm confident we can get rid of them. Because, got a 70% chance to kill there. So we can start to bring the bombardment down here, but I think I'm gonna use this one, finish that one off. And you... hit him with the Psychic Gaze, or do we hit this with the Psychic Gaze? I think I want to get rid of the unit here. And we'll send Leofric Shadowbiter to get into melee there. I could even have my Warg rush in. You're going to do a charge. It's going to prevent their counterattacks. My archers, because these are archers. Let's not forget that. And the scout kill for the win. Alright. I'll take it. You're gonna get in there and threaten these jerks. That's gonna drastically decrease their capabilities. Let's send our warg out on a deep flank. He wants in on the action after all. Alright. One dead. Please don't kill my warg. Nope, you're attacking my slugs. Worms, whatever. Alright. Enjoy some Psychic Gaze. I don't think it enjoyed the Psychic Gaze. And you're gonna take some damage from here. Shadowbiter, get in there. Oh yeah, massive damage. Worm for the kill, Warg for the kill. No. Archers in first. We can get one shot off. Teeny tiny bit of damage. Unfortunately, I'm only gonna be able to get one unit in. Let's get the Wargs in there. Warg. Deep flank. There's nowhere to go. You're absolutely screwed. All he could do was buff himself. Warg for the kill. Alright. He was able to get in on that fight in the end. Nice. Alright, only lost the spiders. I'll take that. Very good. Yeah. Cool. So that's opened up this cavern here. Pretty good. What are we gonna find along here? Dig that out. You, I think, are gonna head back to the Vestigial Strand for now and heal up. And possibly get yourself another unit of some kind. Let's, there's nothing. We could recruit a Wild Speaker for this army. He's got mostly a Beast army, so actually that would make some sense. I'm gonna recruit a Wild Speaker. They have no magic upkeep because they're not enchanted. So yeah, I asked before, why do my spellcasters not have magic upkeep where my other ones do? A comment pointed it out that that is because we have active enchantments going on. Also, I'm gonna remove these two soon. Not yet, but soon. Because eventually I'm just gonna park most of my scouts in the underground passages to watch what the enemies are doing, and I would like them to have minimal upkeep. Alright, you run away and head to... Where do we have a underground passage? Here, actually. There's one. Get over there. And we have something going on up there. There's a passage. And some gold. Alright. Good one. We have a passage here. Nice. So we've dug this out. This kind of sucks, though. Like, you need to be able to build something in order to make use of this forge. But Like, how the fuck are you supposed to build a city here? Unless you're building a city literally just to have this one improvement. Because it's all you're gonna fit there. And, yeah, that kind of takes away from some of the building. Now, this guy was a melee powerhouse. However, he's leading a lot of cavalry and animals. So I'm gonna give him pack leader as well. Because it makes sense. What have we here? An enemy force? An enemy bandit camp. Alright. I can take it. Okay, put a watcher, another watcher in this army. We're gonna grab that. 47 research. I like that. That's a 6-man bandit army along with another 3-man bandit army. That is too dangerous for me to take right now. So I have to wait for one of them to come out and kill it. Gain 200 mana and 200 knowledge upon completing the conquest of a city. That's really cool. Of course, we're not conquering any cities right now. Spells can be cast on the first turn of combat. Gain 1 siege slot. Don't need anything. An infestation is sending out invading forces. So that's coming from down there. Man. Yeah, this is, I'm in a tricky situation here. If they attack me now, I'm kind of screwed. Let's hope that doesn't happen. Okay, we're getting, like, thrown around the map with that. It seems like we should be seeing something, but we can't for some reason. It's fine. So, our sanctuary is almost done, so what I'm gonna do is build a mana obelisk here, because, well, we need the mana. Half of our army is, charged with arcane power, so... We've got to use it. All right, sending you to the underground passage. We have our troops right here. They're going to be reinforced by the wild, this one, whatever her name is. And you're going up to the surface. Okay? Remain concealed, indeed. So if you stay right here, we can watch this passage for as long as we need to. So stay there, buddy. Get into the vestigial strand. Heal. You're recruiting a wild speaker. Good. You are gonna run away. Because that's a little bit more than I bargained for. Now, as for what's going on into here, I could enter this. So you have to explore these wonders. This is an ancient wonder, after all, the forge. A truly grandiose forge that draws its heat directly from the blazing depths of the world. Legends tell of titans once utilizing these great tools for their grand designs, and that the firstborn dwarves may have even emerged from these primordial sites. Alright. A grizzled blacksmith stands between you and the ancient forge. Forge is closed, it sighs, defeated. I think our work disturbed an earth titan and its minions, the blacksmith laments. They are on a rampage, tearing the forge apart. We barely made it out alive. The entire structure is collapsing. The blacksmith wipes his sweaty forehead, tears welling in his eyes. Our entire livelihood gone. You peer past the blacksmith towards the collapsing slag smelter forge. A rumbling and roaring can be heard from within. We could attack. This would be a risky battle. I will save this forge from collapse to arms. What's the advantage here? We would have to pay gold. Enter the battle with slag smelter forge guards. That sounds like a better option. Let's do it. Oh god. That doesn't look fun. Well. First wonder battle. Ooh. Okay, hi. You are big. You are very big. I thought I started with some guards. Excuse me? Where are these guards that I was supposed to be starting with? Because I don't see them anywhere. Oh boy. I think we want to take the high ground. You know, it's a lava map. I have it from reliable sources that high ground is incredibly important in a lava fight. I don't know. I'm gonna move her there. Don't face that way. Maybe face this way? Just face this way, it's fine. Can you shoot anything from there? You cannot. Magic bolts, also not gonna be in range. Okay. Hold ground. And, Dark Warriors. What's their range? Not gonna be in range this turn. I'm hoping they're not gonna be in range this turn, otherwise I don't know what to... I don't know what to say otherwise. Okay, pull that way. Watcher, you're gonna follow him up. And our warlocks can take up position down here. So we are eventually gonna aim for the high ground. Okay, concerning. I thought we started off with extra men, but perhaps it's a buff that we got. It did seem to suggest that it would be a buff, but then like the thing told us, oh, what is this? A fire runestone? What's that gonna do? Hold on. What is it? What are you? I do not understand what you are. Does it attack? This fucking thing attacks, apparently. Great. Can we not? I'd rather just not. Perhaps we need to just move away from this, which is what I'm gonna do. Can you hit anything from there? Yes, you can technically take out the runestone. I mean, it's an every other turn cooldown, so just hit it. We may as well take it out. I can straight up kill it. Or I can deal damage to, say, that unit. Can this unit get to me? It can. So, I'm gonna Sunder and Curse them. Right, they're weakened. You guys are going to pull up to here. Turn that way. Go into defensive mode. Dark Warriors, move here. Turn around. Go into defensive mode. Synarix. Hit him with a, yeah. Very good. They resisted the immobilized. I mean, that thing did, for sure. Makes sense. Did they, though? I think they were able to get through, so Synarix may be in danger. Well, you know, it's the thought that counts. Or do I blast you with ice shackles and try and slow them down? Let's do that. Good, that worked. Okay, I've got bolstered defense. They're coming in against my pikes. Good, took some damage. See if we can't take this unit out before they do too much to me. That, I like neither of those things. Like, I just don't want to deal with it. So this is Wand of the Poison Darts. All right. Okay. How are the warlocks doing? Out of range. You're gonna be out of range for now. No, you're not. Hit him. Good. They're dead. Warlocks, pull back. Okay. Now, Synarix, you can get to here. What's the range on the Wand of Poison Darts? Up to there. Alright. So if you go here, can't hit them. If I go here, I can hit them with this. And it's going to jump to 2 other targets. But then I have to get closer. It's okay. I'm willing to do that. Then I'm going to hit them with the Poison Darts, I think. Actually get some poison damage off. We got a lot of options, actually. Okay, do that. Okay. So that went down. We did a little bit of extra damage. I'm happy with that. And the warlocks... are not going to be in a in any sort of position, so I'm going to hold off with them. I'm just going to wait. This unit's going to wait here, because it's going to want to get a charge. They're going to stay right where they are, but I'm going to move this unit just so that in case there's like a 1 square AoE that it's not hitting multiple targets. And, got other spells here. I could do a Baneful Curse, but I'm going to wait for them to clump up a little bit more, if we're going to do a Baneful Curse. I don't think they will clump up. It's probably just going to be, using the Mark for Prey. See, that's kind of what I was concerned about. Ow. Oh boy. Ow! Okay, okay, okay. Alright. Well, now they are clumped up. She's not where she wants to be. Is anybody where they want to be? Not really. Oh no, now I'm getting, Okay, I could attack them from behind. You can do stuff. So we could Psychic Gaze this absolute monstrosity. It's immune to stun, though. So I'm going to Psychic Gaze the infantry here, because they might actually get stunned. They are stunned. Wonderful. And then I'm going to use the Sundering Curse on this horrible thing, because that will not work either. Oh, good. Wonderful. Just what I wanted. Alright, you guys go on a deep flank. You guys charge in or follow? Because I think I'd rather have these guys charge in, because they're going to do more damage. Yeah. And, Baneful Curse. Weakened everywhere. Bolstered defenses have been removed. Yeah, I probably should have done that first, but it is what it is. Yeah. We can give them their action points back, or I could give these their action points back, let them strike again. It's probably a good idea. Right. So you can hit that thing, or you can straight up kill these guys, but then that's going to give that monstrosity room to step in, which I'd rather not have, so, deal some damage there. Okay, not. And then, you're gonna withdraw. Take a bit of damage. Ow. And, I don't think Wand of Poison Darts is gonna do jack shit to you, so, Lightning, again. But you're gonna be back in range. And you can straight up just die. So, let's be smart about this. Pull back. I can use Restore for 10 hit points, or we can do Wand of Inversion. Do I have any negative status effects on me? I can't tell. I don't think so. So I think the Restore is probably going to be the best bet. So we're going to do that. Get a little bit of health back. And, oh boy. I don't want to walk through burning terrain. Let's just move here. Aim down that way. Target there. Hopefully they're going to take the bait on my melee units. I don't know if I can do this. This is, looks pretty rough. Like, these are two absolutely monstrous and terrifying units. And it's just conjuring up these pillars. Dear lord. Alright, my warlocks are probably dead. Believe it or not, they're still alive. Barely. Alright, and we have these halberdiers down there. Alright, well, we're good to go. We can attack the pillar. I'd rather attack something more useful, but, you know, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Okay, pull up to here. Still have 2 actions. We can deal some damage onto that. How much, though? Or we can kill them, which would allow this unit to go in there. Now, I gotta start damaging this fucking thing. I'm gonna mark it. Invalid target. Why? Oh my god. Alright, well, is it immune to sundered defense? It probably is just immune to anything that strips its defense down. Which, kinda rough. Okay, well, let's just get some damage on it, because I don't know what else to do against this thing. I mean, hey, we're doing something. If we can get behind it... Now, if we get there, we get 2 attacks in, but we're going to be on burning ground. But man, I think I have to. I wanted to trigger its counterattack, but it's clearly not interested. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Okay. Well. Oh boy. Yeah, you die. And you're gonna swing around and hit this pillar, I guess. Apparently that can be poisoned. Let's not worry too much about it. And get healing roots on my caster again. Don't want her to die. She's kind of integral to my entire battle plan. Alright, a little bit of damage there. Okay, it's moving. It's following my warlocks. That's okay. If there was anything that had to die, I guess it was them. So I think we can kill this next turn. I'm hoping. Then there's that. The fire giant. That's a tier 4. This thing's the tier 5. Well, it can kill it already. Or you can kill it. Synarix, do the honors. Wonderful. Alright. Titan down. That's pretty big. You can't hit them. So you're gonna hit this unit. This is gonna mark them. I'm also going to mark prey on them, because we need to just get them out of here. That'll remove their ability to defend themselves, and then my pikemen can finish them off. Awesome. As for you, finish off that tower here, and that's all we have left. Okay. I think we got this. Question is, what are we going to lose in the process? Answer, probably these guys. Okay. So we need to advance. We got a 90% chance of hitting there. Good, take it. Hit him with a mark. Dude, mark prey is awesome. So it distracts and gives 3 sunder defense, which is just, yeah. It's great. Awesome spell. Super cheap. Cannot go wrong. Remove its retaliation. Lovely. Pikes in. Or do you move here? That's going to trigger a counterattack. Can we eat the corpses first? We can. Heal a little. Good. Now hit him. Probably still going to die. Ow. Okay, they're alive, technically. Okay, good damage. And Synarix, you're going to advance. Pull up to there. And then you are technically in range. Hit him with some poison darts. Because that actually can be poisoned. I think it is. Alright, we got this. That's all it wanted to do? I am 100% okay with that. Because, we can take this out, no problem. Synarix, finish him. Good. And it's done. Nice, all at the cost of 1 meager warlock. We get a whole lot of stuff from this battle. So, that's good. With the slag smelter forge saved, the blacksmith happily returns to you. It's a cat. Bowing deeply, the smiths of the forge immediately start clearing out the debris. We thank you, oracular seer. The blacksmith hurries as he lifts up a big chunk of debris, laughing as he reveals a locked chest. There it is! Our lockbox made it through. He opens it to reveal many masterfully crafted objects. We will need some time to rebuild our slag smelter forge, but I can offer you one of our masterworks as a token of our gratitude. We received 484, holy shit. We can take a gilded shield. Damn, that's good. Or we can take excessive force. A big fuck off hammer. Alright. That is this one-handed or two-handed? Removes retaliation attack. Disable secondary slot and mount. Okay, so this is a two-handed hammer. Or we can take the wind barrier ring. 60% chance, or 60% harder to do that. Or we can be evil and take all 3. I mean... Why shouldn't I? Ah, and we get some reinforcements immediately. I dig it. Great, thanks, cats, for your contribution to our glorious civilization. Now, you, I know we gave you the frost shield, and we have the mirror shield. Holy crap, we've got a lot of shields. +3 defense against non-flanking attacks. Reflects 20% of all damage sustained from attacks back onto attackers. We've got a couple of other abilities here. Unfortunately, the spear disables the mount, which is dumb, but it is what it is, apparently. Whereas this, melee attackers have a 30% chance of becoming gilded. What does that mean? Stunned. When this unit dies, holy shit, that is awesome. Also, it looks awesome. I thought we had a... No, this is the ring. And the ring that we have here is plus 30% damage on opportunity attacks. Keep that, because that's good. Yeah, you're looking good. Let's check our other heroes, because they've got stuff too. Where are they? Sorry. I will find them this way. There you are. She's got basically nothing. She's got the Staff of Blossoms, but like, we got all these shields. She's a caster, so the Staff of Blossoms is probably still the best bet as far as items go. It's just a shame we can't use any of our shields. I'm gonna give her the Wind Barrier Ring. We'll make her resistant against ranged attacks, and yeah, that'll be it. I want to give this hammer to someone, but we'll give that to our 4th hero when we inevitably end up getting a 4th hero. As far as Synarix goes, I think you have everything that you can. Where are you anyways? I think you're down here. Yeah. I mean, she is a caster, and I'm happy with her having the Storm Orb. Although... I'm switching that out. Hold on. Because, you're a more aggressive-based caster, so I'm giving her the Storm Orb. She can actually ride a Dread Spider if she has the Storm Orb. Synarix will not be riding a Spider, because I'm going to give her the Staff of Rejuvenation, or whatever. Or do I give her the Hammer? Nah, she's an Oracle. She needs a staff. So you're going to get the Staff of Blossoms. She's got enough other auxiliary abilities that she can use. As good as the Storm Orb was. Okay, I'm gonna look up here. Ooh, we have the Temple of the Goateer, another wonder immediately. What are these spiders? Vampire spider matriarchs? Alright, alright, alright. How do I get these? How do I make an army out of them? Alright, head up to the surface. That's a lot of hostiles. You know what? Go back inside. You're gonna wait right here. Just watch this entrance from this direction. And you're gonna head this way and grab that loot. 27 draft. Going to the Vestigial Strand, I imagine. So we can probably recruit something up immediately here. The question is, do we need to? Another Outrider? Nah. Checking our buildings. Our building queues here. Sorry, building Kiwis. You gotta pronounce it right, guys. You go to that underground passage, or do we already have somebody there? This is gonna get problematic. There is something there. That's in an enemy city in Kragmar, basically. That's also in our territory, so we don't need to scout watching that, because we can see that anyways. Okay. Yeah. Sorry. You. Just looking around. There's an underground passage there. It's gonna take you 6 turns to get there. We also have one here. Is this one that we're watching already? It is not. We don't even know what's on the other side. Nor do we know what's on the other side of this one. So actually, head up to that one. That's where you're gonna go. Spell ready to launch. Summon wild animals. No. Don't need to. We're looking good. Okay. Well, I was happy with how that went. We managed to win. Take out our first, I guess, wonder. And then I think if we excavate this, we may have enough room to build like a really small city. Or perhaps you only need to build an outpost. I think you can actually do this by just building an outpost. Perhaps you don't need to construct a full city. So if I build an outpost there, build a work camp, and have it annex the slag smelter's forge, I'm hoping that, like, we won't get the 15 draft, but the gold and Imperium, and presumably this bonus, which seems to be faction-wide, will apply. So in that case, we'll just do it that way, and we won't build another city there. But all of that's going to happen in the next episode, because this is where I'm ending today's episode. Once again, I hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you do, please, or if you did, please drop this video a like, and thank you to everybody that has made this series as successful as it was. There's just a ton of new faces coming in for this game. Seen about 250 new subscribers because of the last 3 videos of this series, so that is just awesome. So thank you all, and I'll catch you in the next one. Asunder out.